Hello, my friend. Welcome to Hondo Onaka's Transport Solutions. Look, my friend, we have a new droid to review. Don't worry, you've served me well, my friend. But you are in the wrong scale. You are 7 inches tall. I need this nice new 6-inch figure. I hope you understand. So let's get on with the review, and I'll keep a lookout for the Empire. They're always looking for me, you know? Guys, me host Super Sorrow, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! This is R5-P8, a droid from Galaxy's Edge, but has also appeared in Clone Wars and many other things. So this is R5-P8, he's Hondo Onaka's little personal astromech droid, and this is all the way from Galaxy's Edge Outpost as a part of the new Disney Parks Star Wars experience. This is their new Star Wars land, so to speak, and it's the Batuu Trading Outpost. It's a place on the Outer Rim, I believe, and that is slowly being or attempting to be taken over by by the First Order, and Rey and Chewie and Hondo and many others resistance fighters that are fighting back. Hondo, of course, has gone. Apparently he's not rogue anymore, and he's no longer a pirate, and he's gone legitimate with Hondo Onaka's Transport Solutions. And that's basically how you do Smuggler's Run, which is using the Millennium Falcon to run contraband across the galaxy. And R5-P8 can be seen in the queue, behind the scenes in the actual queuing system. You see R5-P8 in the queue for the ride, and you also hear him once again beeping away and making noise when you leave Hondo, and he's doing the damage report at the end for the Falcon, depending on how much damage you've taken to the Falcon. So that's basically where he's from. He was also in the Free Comic Book Day comic book, which was the Droid Hunters, and he's appeared in many versions of Clone Wars, many episodes of Clone Wars with Hondo. And if you remember, he had a little gun in his head, but they don't even included the gun this time around, and there's no hole in his head to put the gun, sadly. I believe this is because this is based on the later version when he's in the trading outpost on Batuu. But guys, I've waffled enough there. Let's take a look. So it's actually got no designation in the Black Series. It is a part of that new trading outpost line that I believe is Target exclusive in America. We've been getting them all over here in the UK. Many of our shops now seem to be grabbing these. But they are very cool. I love the Black Series, and I'm very happy that we finally got the park exclusive ones sort of re-released. So there is a lovely write-up on the back there as well, which does state, R5-P8 is Hondo Onaka's most capable astromech and serves as an automated repair mechanic on Hondo's many starships. This sassy droid calls Hondo out on occasion, always keeping the pirate on his toes. Let's go ahead and break this one out of the packaging. I've been dying to get my hands on this one for so long. I love Hondo. Hondo's possibly one of my favourite characters from Star Wars Rebels and from Clone Wars. And when they introduced him as a part of Galaxy's Edge, that was even better. That was so cool to me. And as you guys know, I've said this many times, I was meant to be there this year. I should have been there already by now. Hopefully 2021 will be kinder to me, and we'll be able to get out there this October. Hopefully. All being well. Okay. Come on. The box does not want to behave itself. There we go. Alright, so here is R5-P8 out of the packaging. This does look like it's heavily based on R2-D2 and R5 that we got from the 40th anniversary line. Seems very similar. Obviously it's an astromech droid, they've just changed the odd components and coloured it differently. So I believe the bottom half will probably just be the R2-D2 sculpt, and then the top part is the new head. But just like the old ones, the articulation's quite good, so if we rotate this leg, the third leg comes out at the bottom, look, which is pretty cool. And you can tilt that, and obviously you can tilt his arms to make him wheel on there. Which is pretty cool. And again, if you just twist that the other way, it retracts the leg back up. So you can stand him up on the two legs. His legs do lift forward all the way, which is pretty nice. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can get a full rotation out of them if you wanted to. And these little parts do move around and stuff, so that's nice. And like I said, your head you can move around. He's got a little antenna there on top, so I'd be careful about how you store him and stuff. It isn't removable, sadly. I wish that would pop in and out so you could pop that on. That's going to bend like crazy if I try and put him in the box. Luckily, I think I'm going to be displaying him, actually. Has he got any hidden components? Yes, he does have a little side compartment here, which reveals his little screw device. So that's pretty cool. That just flicks away. And on the other side, is it the same? Similar. He's got his little, like, hand. So that's pretty cool. It's cool they include those little details in this, and I love the fact that they've given him a very weathered look as well. He's very worn out and looking like he's in need of a good droid dip. Yeah, very nice droid, actually. Obviously, as you know, guys, we did have the original Elite Series version, but the Elite Series versions, whilst I love these, die-cast metal, so they make the droids look really cool because they're metal and they're heavy and they look great, but the only problem is they're so out of scale. So I'll show you on camera how out of scale they are. I'll do a side-by-side and we'll put Hondo in there as well just to show off the size difference. I always said, and I don't know why other toy lines don't do this, I know they want to have their own scale and size so they don't scale with other things, but as a collector, if you'd have told me that Elite Series would have just looked at droids and only made droids, or things that should be metal in a Star Wars universe, and only make those products, you don't bother with Han Solo and all that kind of stuff, just make the droids and things, and make them scale to the 6-inch Black Series line, I'm telling you, more people would go for that in a 6-inch scale, being metal, than they would the plastic ones. Because whilst the plastic looks nice, and it does look great, it does look like plastic. Whereas the metal ones have that thing of making it look like metal, and it does shine like metal. And of course, you can do lots more things with it being metal. So again, I just think that they could have done a lot more with the Elite Series than what they actually ended up doing. That's just one guy's opinion. What do you guys think? If they'd have just stuck to droids and things, do you think we may have still been seeing regular occurrences in the line? Because obviously we've not had one in such a long time. That was the last one we had. And I've not seen one in ages since. It's like the line's kind of dead now. But anyway, guys, let's head on down to the desk cam and take a close look at R5-P8. So, guys, here he is out of the packaging, looking pretty swish. I really like this figure. I've been wanting this one for so long because it is Hondo's droid. I remember when they first announced Hondo all them years ago as an exclusive figure, and I got so upset because I couldn't get my hands on one. I weren't going to Florida for a long time, and it just bummed me out. And then finally they came out here, and I remember just being so excited about it. And the fact that now we've got Hondo and his droid, yes. I'm a big fan of the Clone Wars. I grew up obviously in that time era of watching the prequels, and then I was getting a little bit older by the time the Clone Wars came along, but I was still at that age where I could appreciate it. And as I've got older, I still enjoy watching it to this day. So Hondo and like Ahsoka and characters like that, like the reintroduction of Thrawn into canon, and the Rebels and everything like that, and the Inquisitors. I love all that stuff because it's that nostalgia factor for me. When Rebels came out, I remember being so excited because it was a program I could watch with my kid as well. But anyway, enough me discussing Star Wars in general. Let's think about R5-P8. So he was a member of the Onaka gang, which is actually led by Hondo Onaka during the capture of Count Dooku, the Jedi Anakin and Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. R5-P8 was present during that escape. During the rise of the Galactic Empire, the Onaka gang dissipated, engendering R5 to join a new gang led by the Onaka gang co-leader Guam. Decades later, during the First Order Resistance War, Hondo Onaka once again gained possession of this lovely little droid, who has worked as his assistant at Onaka Transport Solutions in Black Spire Outpost on Batuu. So yeah, he was actually featured in a few episodes. His first appearance was back in Clone Wars, the Gungan General, then Lethal Trackdown, Revenge, Bound for Rescue, and then the Star Wars Adventures comic book free day, the Droid Hunters, like I mentioned, and then he's been featured in Batuu on the Galaxy's Edge Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run Ride. So he does have a blaster pistol mounted on his head throughout much of the Clone Wars, but they haven't introduced that here. They haven't given us the option to put one on. So that's a bit of a shame. With the announcement of the Lando television series as well, do you think we'll ever see a live-action Hondo? That would be cool, right?
And you want to see the Elite Series side by side with this thing, so here it is. That's how out of scale they are. And when you're wondering how does the Elite Series scale with the regular Black Series, it doesn't scale well at all, really. It would have been much better if they'd have made the metal ones this scale, and just imagine what could have been. But guys, it's great to have Hondo and his faithful companion reunited again, ready to have many more adventures in the stars. I can't wait to see what else we get up to with these two figures. I hope we see more Hondo in the future, as he is one of my favourite pirates. And like I said, how cool would it be in the Lando television series to have a game of Sabacc featuring Han Solo or something, and then all of a sudden he sits down and wants to wager for the Falcon. That would just be so much fun. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And thank you very much for watching. Well, let's go back to the main cam, guys, and finish off this video.
So guys, what are your thoughts on this awesome little droid? Did you enjoy this review? Please let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's review, please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. It really supports us, it really helps out, and it helps us to keep making awesome videos. While you're here, why not check out some of the other videos? At the end of this video, there'll be links to 2 other videos for you to watch. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and leave us a comment down below. We will be getting back to subscriber shout-outs very soon, so please make sure you are subbed and you leave us a comment to get a shout-out. Guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Supersol, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you